Genshin Impact and the reasons why this RPG game has made the gaming community feverish these days. Since mid-2019, MiHoYo, a famous game maker in China, has released the first images of the Genshin Impact game. With its impressive graphics and gameplay, the game has conquered many players around the world. At the beginning of this October, when I was able to experience the official version of the game, I was surprised at what a free game brings, although you can top up to have an advantage. The hunting, flying and combat systems are so invested that many people think this is the second version of Legend of Zelda. Let's find out the unique features that make you not to be able to ignore the game. First, this is a free game free of charge. Free of charge. Free of charge. It is important to say it 3 times. Just kidding, but really this is a completely free RPG game for you to experience. It doesn't cost money to download the game, it doesn't cost money to buy special items, and it doesn't cost money to own the strongest characters in the game. All of you can plow, however, the game still supports a recharge system to make it easier for you to plow. However, it contains a bonus spin element, so no matter how much you recharge, your dignity will not be stronger. Second, multi-device support. MiHoYo has pampered players when bringing Genshin Impact to 4 platforms: mobile, PC, PS3 and PS4. You can use one account to play on all 4 of these platforms, which means that player data will be synchronized. It's convenient when having fun, fighting on the computer, a little lazy, then lying on the smartphone. The difficulty of many phone games when bringing to PC or other platforms is to emulate. This requires a pretty powerful CPU as well as a lot of RAM. However, the game company has really brought this game to the PC and is a completely PC version. My laptop is quite weak, only Intel Core i5 and discrete graphics card 940MX, but still fighting this game well. If you have questions about the minimum configuration, you can refer to. Third, very unique open world game. Genshin Impact is a combination of anime graphic art and the aesthetics of many different cultures. Players will have a whole new experience when traveling through the different lands of Teva. MiHoYo answered when asked about the environment in the game. Currently, Genshin Impact has only introduced 2/7 lands, but it took me more than 2 weeks and only discovered about 40% of this map. Besides, interacting with the environment in the game is also a big plus for MiHoYo's young child. You will be amazed to witness the weather system as well as its elemental interactions. Sunshine, rain, sunset or sunrise, all shown in detail and beautifully. As for elemental interactions, when you use fire, the surrounding grass will burn, and when you use water or ice on fire it will evaporate, or you can freeze water with your element or fish with electrical element. Fourth, unique characters in combat system. As you explore Teva, you meet a colorful and individual cast of characters who will help you on your journey. In addition, there are 23 characters you can control. There are characters for free. There are characters that have to be rewarded. The skills and fighting methods of these characters are also different. They have the power to manipulate their own elements. There are 7 elements including hydrogen, pyro, electro, anemo, geo, dendro and cryo. The game's combat system is also quite easy to get used to, but you need to spend a lot of time mastering it. Each character will have 3 main buttons: normal attack, secondary move and ultimate, which is quite small compared to current RPG games. However, if you have experienced Honkai Impact 3, then you will see with only these buttons how beautiful combo we have. Switching characters during combat brings about an elemental response, which makes gameplay and combat more diverse and allows you to deal massive amounts of damage to your target. As mentioned above, you also have the ability to interact with the environment thanks to these elements. And there are many other things like weapons, relics, gifts, and dozens of other interesting things. Try it yourself to know more. Fifth, anime. Like anime has anime this, anime that. People don't say games are for precious people. Hick. Just kidding. Really, Genshin Impact is an anime style game. You won't believe it if you say MiHoYo is a Chinese manufacturer. If you pay close attention, the elements of reincarnation, magic, drama or romance are all coordinated in the game. To reinforce the anime style of the game, players will have a small friend Paimon or poked as a reserve food. I don't know if this is the final boss of the clown, but Paimon always brings laughter to the player because of his stupidity, as long as you don't take it too seriously. The type of character design is not to be discussed. If you have watched the anime, you must have recognized it, right? I'm not saying I like the female characters in the game. 6. True translation, multi-language support. I also have to give praise to the game's translation team, because not only does the game translate into many different languages, the translation also has the right emotions and characters' circumstances. Many games that support Vietnamese suffer from a rather serious error that the translation is too superficial, sometimes word by word. Not with Genshin Impact. I am willing to read all the lines of the character because it leads quite well and is extremely reasonable. And there are many more reasons why you have to download this Genshin Impact right away. But the only thing holding you back may be capacity. It's also very light, about 16 gigabits. But nothing can stop our passion, not playing our phone on the computer. Quickly download it at Genshin Impact's homepage. Above are the unique things about Genshin Impact that you cannot ignore this game. If you are, do you want to try it out? Please leave a comment.